LDBC? This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, guys, let me tell you do something. I'm going to tell you do something right now, okay? You know, a couple of weeks ago, I told y'all that I would be covering a lot more women's MMA, and I said that I'm going to use my platform to really cover the women more so than the men. And it's because I feel bad for the women because they don't get a lot of recognition. They just don't. And so I'm going to cover a lot of bouts that you guys definitely, fighters that you don't even know about. Okay, because honestly, I knew who Jodie Esquibel was, but I didn't know who Alexa Grasso was. I just didn't know. I got a lot of homework to do when it comes to, the recognition of the women's MMA fighters. I got a lot of homework. And so I'm going to be doing my study, but I'm going to dedicate my platform to trying to promote these women's MMA fighters. This fight was entertaining, man. This fight was entertaining from start to finish, okay? It was an entertaining fight. Jodie Esquibel, she got a lot of fight, man. This girl got dog in her. She got so much dog, but she was just no match for the very pinpoint technical accuracy skill of Alexa Grasso. Alexa Grasso, immediately when the fight first popped off, she kept her jab in Jodie Esquibel's face. She kept that jab, and that jab was firm, that jab was effective, and Jodie Esquibel did not have any answers for that jab. The only thing Jodie Esquibel tried to do, she tried to go under the jab to get a takedown. She tried to go under the jab to get a takedown, but she was unsuccessful because Grasso continued to stuff those takedown attempts. Every time Jodie Esquibel tried a takedown attempt, Alexa Grasso stuffed her, man. And Alexa Grasso was very, very patient, and she kept her composure. The strikes that Jodie Esquibel landed, Alexa Grasso completely kept her composure. And she countered. Man, Alexa Grasso is a freaking countering machine. I mean, she was countering over the right hand of Jodie Esquibel. And then she started using her foot as a range fighter. Like, she started sticking that foot in her solar plexus, man. Jodie Esquibel was hurt in this fight multiple times. And then I think in round 2, man, Alexa Grasso delivered a brutal, and I'm talking about an extremely brutal head kick to the face of Jodie Esquibel, man. And I thought that was it. But Esquibel, with that dog in her, man, she kept coming forward. And she was falling from that head kick, but she hurried up and grabbed onto the waist of Alexa Grasso. And then Grasso started hitting in the side of the head, man. She pummeled this girl. Like, honestly, everything Jodie Esquibel tried, it failed. Everything. And I think if Grasso would have pressed attack, she could have got the stoppage. Like, she could have gotten that stoppage, but, I think at a point in time, man, she just didn't want to take a risk. I don't know what it was. Grasso looked good, man. And I honestly think that Grasso is ready. She's ready to really, for any of those top 10 in the UFC. She's ready, man. I mean, this girl, and I'm not saying that just because, she dominated Jodie Esquibel. It's just, man, there's a technical advantage. And what is it with Invicta? What is it with Invicta? I noticed this with them. Why do they put these very, very young girls in with these older women, these 30-plus women? You see these 20-something women in with these 30-plus women. I saw a fight where somebody was 29 fighting somebody 39. I saw a fight where somebody was 21 fighting somebody 35. And now I'm looking at this fight, somebody 30 fighting somebody 22. What the hell is that about? I think I got it. I think I honestly got it. I think that, when Invicta is owned by the UFC, and I think that, what Invicta does is that they get this young talent in there with some of these seasoned veterans. Because these veterans that are 30-plus, man, they on their way out the door. They not going to be fighting, and they ain't getting promoted to no UFC. But these young girls, these very, very young, talented, hungry lions, they're going to probably get promoted, and that's probably who Dana White or UFC Incorporated, that's who they're looking at to move up. Okay, and people, that's just the way that is. I thoroughly enjoyed this fight, man. But there's really not a UFC fight that I don't enjoy. I enjoyed this one, man. This fight was good. And Jodie Esquibel, her face, man, was a bloody mess. I'm talking about Alexa Grasso beat the hell out of Jodie Esquibel. I'm talking about she whooped her ass. And people, it's just, that's the best way to explain it. It's like, man, every time that Jodie Esquibel tried to, clinch, Alexa Grasso was catching on the inside, man, with some of those darn fists. And then she took her down once, man, and started hammer fisting her, man. I felt bad for Jodie Esquibel because she came in, man, looking to really put some. She had a lot of fight, man, but the technical skill set differential, you can clearly see it, man. And she should have never been in the ring, man, with Alexa Grasso. Alexa Grasso is too damn good. What does Grasso do next? I mean, you guys tell me what you think, okay? I don't know much about Alexa Grasso. I'm going to do my research and really, really start following this girl. But out of the fights that Invicta had tonight, I thought her and Megan Anderson were really and truly the top two female fighters that I saw that were very impressive. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe. I'm done.